Good evening. Since the Lincoln-Douglas debates in 1858, the Republican Party has had a long and storied tradition of political discourse. Tonight, we, the Colbert County Republicans, continue that tradition. Welcome to the first ever local political forum for the Colbert County Republican Executive Committee. I want to congratulate you for being here tonight, because that shows that you have an interest in upholding your responsibilities as a citizen, and that you believe in an informed electorate. Because by coming here tonight, you have the opportunity to meet all of these wonderful state candidates, as well as hear from our local candidates. And I want to congratulate you, and I want to thank you so much for coming out tonight. Something else that the Republican Party has a long history of doing is supporting agriculture and supporting farmers. So it is particularly fitting that tonight, to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance, we have Miss Laken Bunt. Laken is the FFA chapter president for Cherokee High School. So if you would, please stand, and Laken is going to lead us.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Laken. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to call on the very first Republican elected judge in Colbert County to come, and he's going to lead our invocation, Judge Kyle Brown.
Good evening, everybody. I just broke the release line, so I probably need your prayers tonight. It's good to be here. To be asked to pray is a true honor. When I was first asked, I thought initially of George Washington's inaugural address, and that how appropriate it is for us to open this in prayer. And he invoked the invisible hands of God and asked it to guide the affairs, the public affairs, and the affairs of our government. So join me in a word of prayer. Holy Father, Lord, I thank you for this evening. I thank you for all these candidates who have taken on the task, Lord, of putting their name on a ballot and to run and to provide public service. And Lord, I know that when a candidate puts their name on a ballot, that entire family puts their name on a ballot. And so I know there's families here that are working hard, that are tired, and they can see the finish line, and they're just trying to get there. Lord, I pray tonight that you give them strength to finish this race. Lord, I pray that you will just guide them every step of the way. And Lord, regardless of any outcome, Lord, that they'll have peace, that they'll know that you have a plan for their life, and you have a plan to prosper them and to give them a future. I've been on both ends of winning and losing races. And I know how it feels. So I pray strength on these families and on these candidates. Lord, and I pray for all of us who hold public office, who seek public office, that we are obedient to your call in our life, that we're obedient to uphold the oaths that we take when we take those offices. As we take that oath before you, to uphold the laws of this country, and the United States Constitution, and the Constitution of the state of Alabama. So I just ask that you be in charge of this program. And I pray that you are honored what's said and what's done here. And I continue to ask your blessings on all those that are present. I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Judge. Philip Green is the hardest working man in the Republican Party in Colbert County. And at this time, I would like to turn it over to a few remarks from our chairman. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Steve. You know, it takes more than just one person to put on these kinds of events. I like to try to remind everyone every time we have a Constitution Day dinner or we put something on at the fair or we're here having a candidate forum. It takes volunteers, it takes sponsors, and I just want to take a couple of seconds to recognize those folks that help our party do what it does. First of all, I'm going to recognize the folks that sponsored the tables out there that you came through and saw and help us finance this event here at the beautiful Ritz Theater, starting with Mr. John Hammock. We have Deborah Jones, who's running for Supreme Court. Fred Jolie is here, running for state representative, and Robert Litter, Ernie Yarbrough, and Brent Woodall all sponsored tables tonight. We appreciate that. That helps us tremendously to have a beautiful event venue like we have tonight. So thank you very much for y'all being here. Next, I'd like to recognize the members of the Colbert County Republican Executive Committee who voted to allow us to have this and spend the money to put this on. So if you're on the Executive Committee, please stand up and be recognized. All members. Next, let me have all elected leaders who are here tonight, please stand up and be recognized. We have elected leaders who are here tonight. And last but certainly not least, I want to recognize young Bryce Collier and his friend Caleb, who also Christina, she's out there waiting on Phil Williams to come. They're going to be the stage hands tonight, and they've just done a wonderful job helping get this beautiful stage set up. So I want to recognize them tonight. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Phil. We have some folks that I would like for you to meet if you haven't already. I would like for all of the local unopposed Republican candidates in Colbert County to come to the stage right now, please. Unopposed in the primary. We're all going to just tell you who we are and what office we're going into. I will start by telling you my name. I'm Steve Staten, and I've been very fortunate that the good folks in District 6 in Colbert County, which is the west end of the county, are allowing me to go in unopposed to Colbert County Board of Education. I'm getting my 6-year term in November, and I am looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to working with Superintendent Hand and all the other board members. And we're going to do the best we can to improve our county school system. And now I'm going to turn it over to our current partner, Justin Gadsden.
Justin Gadsden, Colbert County Coroner. It's been a pleasure to serve y'all the last 4 years, and I'm looking forward to the next 4 years. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Eric Valentine, and I'm your candidate for sheriff in Colbert County. It's a tremendous honor to be your candidate. I want everybody to know I appreciate the outpouring and support that me and my family have received in this appointment. Just ask that you pray for us as we move forward to get through November. It's a lot of work, but just want to bring some conservative leadership back to the sheriff department, and y'all enjoy your evening. God bless.
I'm State Representative Jamie Keel, and it's been an honor to serve you in the State House for the last 4 years. And I tell you, I'm really looking forward to not having opposition this time. After knocking doors last time, I know what all the candidates are going through, and I know you're working hard and doing a really good job there. It's been a pleasure and an honor to serve you in Montgomery. Looking forward to 4 more years for you.
I also would like to recognize Mr. Jared Johnson. I don't think Jared could be with us tonight. Jared is unopposed for the Colbert County Board of Education District 1. So we'll be very happy to have Jared. I'm looking forward to working with him. At this time, I would like to ask all of the statewide candidates who are here tonight to please just come up here, and we're going to let you introduce yourself. Now, I'll remind my pastor pretty often about long-windedness, so I'll be happy to do the same with you. Will everybody take about a minute and tell the folks who you are or who you are?
So I'm here representing my friend Wes Allen, who's running for Secretary of State. Wes Allen, I serve with him in Montgomery now as a state representative. Wes has been a very conservative vote in Montgomery, if you've kept up with that. He has been a great counterpart in Montgomery. It's been an honor to serve with him. Before being in Montgomery, Wes was a probate judge, administered elections. He administered 12 elections without a single mistake. And that's important when we're dealing with our elections. The integrity of our elections is really important. Not only did he do that as a probate judge, but when he came to Montgomery, he passed a bill that banned curbside voting in Alabama forever. And it's important that we keep our elections integrity. Thank you. He also just recently, and we voted to pass a bill that kept private funding out of our elections. And what that does is keeps outside influences out of our elections in Alabama. Wes also, speaking of conservatism, he also just passed a bill that bans the medicine and surgery for minors who are seeking to change sexes. That's important. It's child abuse is what it is. To allow a child to go through that before they're an adult, to take medicine that will transform their lives forever, is child abuse. And Wes just authored that bill and passed that. So I'm so proud to be here tonight. And I wholeheartedly endorse my friend Wes Allen, and I hope you'll vote for him at the primary.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Greg Cook. I run for the Alabama Supreme Court. I have been a Republican my entire professional career. I've been a volunteer for the party for 30 years, y'all. I was a delegate for Donald Trump. I've been the lawyer for the state party, the general counsel. I have tried election cases across the state. I have been the Republican Party's hotline on election day. I went to Florida for the Bush-Gore hanging chaff. If you want someone that cares about elections and knows election law, I am your person for the Alabama Supreme Court. In my day job, I've been a lawyer at the same firm for 30 years. I've tried jury trials, I've tried bench trials, I've done appeals in Alabama. I've got 41 written appeals to my name in Alabama. The Alabama Supreme Court has appointed me to their committee that makes the rules for the courts. I have written a 2,000-page book on the rules for court in Alabama. I'm a boring, predictable guy, y'all, which is what you want in the court. I'm an Air Force veteran, originally here from Florence. The Air Force helped me pay my way through college and law school, went to Harvard Law School and graduated with Neil Gorsuch. We both think the Constitution means what it says, y'all. I'm a Boy Scout volunteer since 1987. I go to Dawson Baptist, Birmingham. I'm a deacon there. So I appreciate your time tonight. I need your vote. Please consider voting for me. I want you to remember 3 things about me on May 24th. Number 1, Greg Cook is boring and predictable, which means you get the rule of law. I won't legislate for the day. Number 2, Greg Cook knows election law. I've been doing it for 30 years, y'all. And then lastly, Greg Cook is qualified. Frankly, I'm just a nerd, y'all, which is a good thing for you. That means you will get the answer right. Thank you tonight for your time, and God bless America.
Hello everyone, I'm John Hammock. I'm a candidate for Public Service Commission Place 1. This is a statewide race. There's Place 1 and Place 2 on the ballot this time. I'd love to have your consideration a little bit about myself. I'm in my 2nd term as mayor of my small city, about 30 minutes outside of Montgomery, a place called Tallahassee, Alabama. But being from a small city, you can't just be a full-time mayor, you got to do something else. So my main job is being over the utilities. I've been over gas, water, and sewer for a number of years. I know what it's like to be in the hole, my guys, working on the gas leak, water leak, sewer leak. and I know what it's like to work with our accountants and doing rate studies and things like that. So I feel like I'm the candidate that has the boots on the ground experience to go down to Montgomery, which is only 30 minutes from my house. So I'll be in the office every week showing up to work. I believe this job pays $104,000, which is way too much. About $20,000 more than the auditor and the Secretary of State. So I can't make any promises what I'm going to do down there in Montgomery when I get there, but I can make 2 promises. I can make you a promise that, of course, I'm going to tithe to my church 10%, like I'm supposed to. I'm going to give 10% to charity after taxes, of course. But I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to show up to work. It's time for us to go to the ballot box on May 24th and get the right people on the bus, the wrong people off the bus, and the people on the bus, we need to get them in the right seats. Thank you very much. I'm John Hammock, candidate for Public Service Commission, Place 1.
I'm Robert McCollum. I'm running for Place 2 on the Public Service Commission. A little bit about myself. I'm a Christian. I'm a conservative. I spent the last 3 years in business for myself, excavating, truck rentals, vending machines. I've dealt with profit margins the last 3 years in business when I would give quotes to my consumers. I know how to figure in my profit margin. The cost has to go to the consumers. And I want to use what I've learned in business on the Public Service Commission to make sure our rates are fair and make sure the people of Alabama are treated fairly. And a little bit of something I'm tired of. I am tired of some people saying, and this is every candidate that runs in their first political race, I'm not a politician. I'm not going to say that. If you run for office, you're a politician. The question is whether you're an honest one or a dishonest one. I can tell you I'm an honest one, and if you would like to get in touch with me at any time, my phone number is 256-307-7238. Please call me at any time, day or night, and I will answer any question you may have. Thank you very much. Please vote.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Deborah Jones. I'm the circuit judge in Calhoun and Cleveland County. I've been on the bench since 2010. I was reelected in 2016, and this is my reelection year, but I am not seeking reelection. I am running for the Alabama Supreme Court. This is an open seat, and I would love to serve you on the court. What I do every single day as a circuit judge is what the Supreme Court judges. The Supreme Court judges all 67 counties, all the judges in all the counties. As a circuit judge, I have tried 126 jury trials. I've had 18,000 felonies disposed and thousands of civil cases. As a prosecutor, I tried 25 jury trials. As an attorney, I've tried 25 jury trials. I know what goes on in the courtroom. I have worn every single hat in the courtroom. I have prosecuted capital murder cases. I have defended them, and I have sat in judgment of them as a circuit judge. The Supreme Court is no place for on-the-job training. I would love to serve you on the court. I am 58 years old. I've been married for over 30 years. I have 5 grown children and 2 grandchildren. You can remember my name, Judge Deborah Jones, because Deborah was a judge in the Bible. It's in the Old Testament in the book of Judges. Thank y'all so much. I ask for your vote.
Hey folks, I'm Brent Wood. A few things I want y'all to know about me. First of all, I'm running for a statewide office. I'm running for Public Service Commission, Place 1, but I'm local. My wife Marie and our children live out on Hawk Ride Mountain. Have a law practice over in Florence. Also, let you know I'm a Republican. I've been a Republican for a long, long time. Back in 2016, I had the honor of serving as a delegate for President Trump at the Republican National Convention in Cleveland. And folks, I'm not just a Republican, no, I'm a conservative. Several years ago, I was the chief of staff for a member of the Public Service Commission. And while I was there, I found out something that bothered me greatly as a conservative. And that is this: there is a hidden tax that people pay on their utility bills every month if they are serviced by a utility that is regulated by the Public Service Commission. You can't be a conservative and support something like that. The incumbent in this race has been there for over 9 years and has done nothing to stop it. I will. I'm a conservative. And let me tell you, my philosophy is that the only rhino we need in Montgomery is the one at the zoo. All right? I'm going to be a conservative when I'm at the Public Service Commission. But I can't get there without you. I need your help. I need your support. But most importantly, I need your vote. Please vote for Brent Woodall on May 24th for Public Service Commission, Place 1. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Robin Lotiker. I'm running for the Public Service Commission, Place 2. Just to tell you a little bit about myself as a Republican. I'm past president of the Republican Women of Shelby County. I've been on the AFRW board. But the main reason I'm a Republican, if you look on the back of my push card, is my dad. He was World War II vet, Purple Heart. But he was a Dwight David Eisenhower Republican, and that's how he raised me. He raised me saying, Robin, do the right thing. See, we didn't use the word conservative. It was do the right thing. I became a teacher. I'm a former Alabama State Teacher of the Year. I was a principal. I know what the muck in Montgomery is like. And some of you may be thinking, well, what does that have to do with the Public Service Commission? This is a state agency. Our president, Donald Trump, said federal and state agencies need to be overhauled. This one is in bad need of it. These people make over $100,000 a year, plus insurance, plus retirement, plus a car, plus a phone, plus a staff of 3. Alabama code requires them to be at work every day. Folks, that's not happening. When I get in there, if I find out it's not a full-time job, I will go to the state legislature and I will ask them to cut it to a stipend position. I've had people say, are you crazy? Would you give up that kind of salary? That's what a real Republican is supposed to do. I am sick and tired of electing Republicans that get in office and they blend into these agencies and they do whatever the agency head tells them to do. I will go to work every day. I will come see you. You can call me. I will be there for you. I'm asking to earn your vote. I don't ask people to vote for me. I want to earn your vote. I think there's a difference. And I promise you one thing, if I get it, I'll keep it. Robin Lotiker, Public Service Commission, Place 2. Thank you.